video, it looks like Cass is one badass fighting motherfucker, huh? What it doesn't reveal is that most of the time, Cass is like, tell me how to kiss a girl. Somebody dropped their feather. What were you people doing up here on the stage before I got here? We sacrificed the chicken earlier. I can still see the blood stains. How's it going? Wow, there's a lot of people here. Another event going on concurrently or something?
All for you.
Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for you to say. Shall we jump right in? Not you. Yes. No, you're not. I can translate for you.
I promise.
She said you look very handsome today.
I promised my mother that I would tell her you're her favorite character.
Good promise to keep. Like it. Where's your mother now?
She's actually I think she's up in Minnesota. My cousin's getting married this weekend.
So why is she there? Wow.
She asked
Weird
me
priorities.
if I wanted to go.
Tell her I said thank you, but then she needs to get her priorities straight.
I will. But I do have a question.
Oh, okay. Sit down.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
I was just wondering, I know that there's like a lot of improv that goes on in the show, like Adrian was telling us about chisel chest and Jared the other day, and how that was not scripted, and Jared was dying laughing. But I was just wondering, like, how much do you guys do improv, and like how much that actually makes it on the air?
A fair amount. I mean, I think pretty close to the end of season 4, there was an episode where I did a fair amount of improvising. And I was, just at that point starting to get comfortable enough on the show that, because when you first get there, you're a new kid on the block, you don't really know what protocol is. And I guess it's like there's reverb. And then the next episode, there's a script supervisor. The script supervisor is the person who just sort of makes sure the continuity is right, like tells you, you were taking a drag off your cigarette when you said this, so that when they do the close-up, you match and everything edits together, right? And before we started shooting that episode, she came up and she said, just talk to the Eric and the other producers down in LA, and they specifically asked me to ask you not to improvise anymore. So they just wanted me to tell you specifically to say what's written on the page. So actually, hardly any improvising happens. It's kind of like a rare little button at the end of a scene or something like that. But for the most part, I think that they have they spend a lot of time trying to make the scripts perfect down in LA. And obviously, when they get up, they're not very good. But we don't want to make them feel bad, so we say pretty much exactly what is written. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. What?
Cassie is definitely becoming more badass as the show has gone on. But there's a scene where you carve, or you have the mark on your chest during that 100th episode, and you dance the angels. What I'd like to know is, was that supposed to look like it was carved into your skin, like you had cut yourself with a knife?
What did it look like to you? People say it looked painted on. Man.
So, which was it?
Oh. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the truth is, I went through a hell of a lot for people to think it was just painted on. I'm permanently disfigured. And I read the script, and they had an image there of what they wanted the sigil to look like, and I did it before coming in to shoot that morning at home with a straight razor. Hey, hold on. And then, so they had a special effects makeup person, unbeknownst to me, who was there for the day, who obviously didn't have to do anything because I had already done it, but yeah, I guess they were planning to do some sort of prosthetic and make it look like it was carved in, but then they didn't have to because I had already done it. The shooting took a little longer than usual because I kept fainting from blood loss. But I think you will agree, it led to the air of authenticity.
Thank you for both answering my question and for being extremely funny.
Thank you for once again trying to ask a serious question. She does it every time, and I admire you for your fortitude and stick-to-itiveness. You got me once. Yeah, well, this is called once. Hi.
I wanted to ask a question about Swan Song.
Okay, that's not usually an episode that I answer questions about, but okay.
Thank you for making me.
But I can't really hear you very well. It's all right.
Yeah.
You wanna use my mic? Try again. Let's see if we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Not really. You wanna use my mic?
I've seen that episode many times. Cry every time. And laugh, but cry a lot. And I just wanted to know, how did you guys get through that? I mean, just watching the 5 seasons, it's like we're...
Why you back here?
It's like we're, it's like family, Winchester family. So when I watched it, it was heartbreaking to see the boys and you, because you had become such a part of the family, to go through that. How emotionally draining was that? I mean, I can't imagine having to do that in real life, let alone trying to pretend like it's really happening to you.
Thank you for braving that. And asking that question. Well, I mean, it was obviously, emotionally definitely draining. Like, another feather. Like when I exploded. That takes a lot out of you. You think it's more of a physical thing, but it actually I felt like I had been crying when I reconstituted myself. But I have to say, I mean, that was the most, I'm going to give you one bit, as you were so sweet and asked such a nice question, I'm going to give you one bit of earnest response here, which is seeing Jensen leaning up against the Impala as Sam disappeared into the pit. There wasn't actually, we didn't in real life have a pit into hell. And while we were shooting it, I was like, this isn't that impressive because it's just a piece of green tarp. But now I see how they worked it out. But he was like, battered. Like he looked in person. It was like hard to look at him because his face was so disgusting. And then they put on that makeup. And he's not that bad. Like he went somewhere emotionally, like he was really crying. And he was definitely like, yeah, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
It is, I mean, you have to take yourself on you have to take yourself on an emotional roller coaster in order to deliver anything that's, watchable. And when you get into that intense stuff, it actually, it drains you, Thank you. Yes, it's a water. Hi.
What was the funnest you had? Which episode was the funnest to film?
Well, looking back at this little montage, I did enjoy beating Dean up. You know what? There's different things about a lot of different episodes that are fun to do. You know, it's fun to do like the physical stuff when you get into fights and cut people's fingers off, and yet those can actually be the most frustrating at times too, because sometimes, you know, like that fight with Jensen where we were in the alley. You know, you have to break that up into a million little pieces and shoot just one little segment at a time, and it ends up taking like all day, and eventually your knuckles are sore. Not really, but maybe. And, so, yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's more than the actual material of the scripts of any given episode. What makes it most fun is just like the banter that we have backstage. It's not backstage, there's no stage. What's that? Off screen. Off screen. You know, sometimes for whatever reason, like one episode, it will just be particularly ridiculous, and we'll just be having like My Bloody Valentine. I don't know why, but that was just non-stop laughs to the point where it got really frustrating. It's sort of like a sine wave. Like, it's great, and then it's like, this is not fun anymore. Let's get off. Not that way. I do not see that bus coming. And not get out of the way. Thank you, though. I say though because I didn't really answer your question. Hi. Do you have notes?
Yes, I do.
Oh, how exciting. Where I come from, that's called cheating. We have kind of some distortion.
Yes. Yeah, you're like eating the mic.
I don't know, those of you who are not in the front row didn't see that, but she literally went, no, you have to put it closer. She's rushing now. She caught herself mid-thrust, like this. It happened, I'm just recounting the facts.
Follow that? And, I have a question from when you were on 24, kind of. And,
Whoa. Inappropriate, but okay.
I was wondering what you would think of having a 24-ish episode of Supernatural, like in real time.
Oh, okay, fine.
You're going to elaborate?
You waited in line all that time for a yes or no answer. How frustrating. And who knows when you're going to get another chance to ask another question.
Probably not.
I know, sad. So unfair the way life throws these little curveballs at us, huh? Sucks. Oh well. And you took notes and everything. You're probably up late. A little flashlight so as not to keep your roommate up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to play out like this.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck to you.
Hi, nice to
Hi.
meet you.
Hi.
I'm Jenna.
Can I try another mic? Is this...
Do you want mine?
Is it... am I crazy?
No.
I retract that question. Strike it from the record. That's a little smoother, yes, thank you.
Very smooth. I agree.
Hi. Sorry, I'm just having fun with you. I'm switching chairs now. Hi.
I'm Jenna.
Hi, I'm sorry I didn't ask. How are you?
So on a more serious note,
Yeah, right.
No, let's do it. Yes, on a serious note.
what's it like to work with Jared, and how much have you learned from him?
Oh, where to begin? What have I learned from Jared? Viktor Frankl wrote an amazing book. man's search for meaning. And it was really through the suffering and travails that he experienced in a concentration camp in World War II that he discovered that it isn't the outward suffering that we experience in life in the material realm that really matters. It's who we are and how we face those difficulties on the inside that matters. And sitting in the Impala when Jared farts has very much been one of those teaching experiences. I think that we can learn so much through that suffering. To face it head on and especially when you can't unroll the window because it'll fuck up the shot. So I think that probably has been one of the most valuable lessons, for sure.
And that was very inside the actor studio. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, very much, very, not method so much as just suffering, but, yeah, thank you. Suffering, but, yeah, thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so my question came out of a random discussion this morning, getting ready.
Okay.
We were talking about
Thank you for that backstory.
favorite
Originally,
TV show.
began thinking about this question. 1995.
Favorite childhood TV shows, like the cartoons when cartoons were actually good.
Right.
And I was just wondering what yours was.
Oh, you mean like My Little Pony? Was that a show? That was a show.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. I remember it. No, I Gem, right?
Oh my God.
Great show. No one remembers that.
Yeah.
One person, two people do. Look it up. Learn something. I always liked so you're asking me about TV shows in general?
Well, what was one of your favorite TV shows?
I don't know why I'm talking about
growing
cartoons.
up?
Okay, well, Doctor Who, when I was really little, my classmates when I was like in first and second grade were watching Doctor Who, and it scared the shit out of me, and I never watched it. I was like, I don't know how they can watch that. I watched 3, 2, 1 Contact. And then, huge for me, was Dukes of Hazzard. That was. My parents were separated, and I would go to my father's house every Friday night, and it was awesome because A, my mom didn't have a TV, and B, Friday night was the best night to go to your dad's because he did have a TV, and Knight Rider and Dukes of Hazzard were on.
Yes.
And if we could stay up through all of Knight Rider, I mean, if we stayed awake, we would watch it, but usually we fell asleep. But great shows. And people who are producers on this show worked on, Kim Manners, I believe, worked on Dukes of Hazzard, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that there are some through lines. Two brothers, Bo and Luke Duke, Sam and Dean, an old car, the General Lee, the Impala. I think that it's like, I think it's the same formula.
Yep.
It's the same tired old formula being hashed out. I don't know who that would make me. Enos? I don't know who Enos, but he was in the show. Daisy Duke? No, not Daisy Duke.
Roscoe.
Roscoe Pico.
Yeah. Coltrane. Coltrane.
Wow. Why do we still know these things?
Exactly.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I hate to hit you with another serious question here.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. You see a lot of different personalities for Castiel. You see him as like the druggy hippie. You see him as uptight and I have to stick up my ass at the beginning. And now he's kind of like badass, I'm mellowing out sort of. So if you had to choose a legacy out of those three for Castiel to go out as in the series, what would you choose?
Drunk cat.
You mean from me to go out with? One of those passes. Which one would it be? What's that? I mean, druggy hippie looks like he'd probably be the most fun in the sack. The problem is, do you really want some drug-addled loser hanging around all the time that you're gonna have? Like,
Yes.
He clearly does not have a job. He's not gonna be putting, bringing home the bacon at all. So, yeah, I like an amalgamation of all of them. Really, I mean, so far, actually, I have to say, I think I like where Cass is going this season so far. Yeah. I just got the script for 6:10. Don't know what it's called, but I go by the numbers. And it looks good. He's good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cass is gonna get some. Not to spoil anything. Did I just hear a child? Yes. Okay, duly noted. Hi.
Hi, I was wondering if you as Misha could choose any character out of Supernatural to live with, which one would it be? Characters, not persons.
Characters, not people. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Impala, I could ride around. Lisa would be nice. Lisa would be nice. I hate to sort of step on Dean's toes, but it would be nice to spend some time with Lisa. And she has a nice house, cute kid. She seems to be handy around the kitchen and everything, and she's really cute. So if I was gonna live with anyone, she looks like she'd make a good roommate. Yeah, and I mean, look, I'm not Sam or Dean because those guys are always stuck in some sleazy little motel. Not a good place to live, period. And also, if you're living with one of them, you're living with the other one. So it's crowded. You're gonna have to wait for the bathroom with those guys. Yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, Crowley, on the other hand, has great digs. Like, you'd never even have to see each other as roommates.
Sure.
Because he's in what? What?
Thanks.
What do you think about Jared? He's the taller one on the show.
The funny-looking one?
Jared. There are a lot of people. Hey, I'm so sorry. You're welcome for getting Misha off stage.
Am I?
What you can't see is there's a dog in the front row, like, I am, I'm not moving, I stay. Cute, thank you.
Jared said, I think we're the climax. And, you didn't hear this guy. The truth is, I think we are the climax, and then you'll be the pillow talk.
Has he been fun, or do we need to liven this up a little bit? Let's
Yeah,
dance.
we do.
All right. Who's the guys first? Where are you? What's going on?
Well, we just did the right side,
Okay.
and then, so they're left.
So it's alternating.
Well, I have been alternating, but if you want to do it different, I'm totally cool with that.
Oh,
You want to start at the back of the line and really listen to me? You know what's so unfucking fair about this? Is the people at the back of the line never get to ask the question. That's true. What is that? That seems prejudice to me.
They're yelling at you.
No, it's fun, isn't it?
With each second we waste, people are like, ah. You clearly bored the dogs. The dogs are both prone.
Yes. Where that dog's like that, there's no threat here.
Stay, good dog. You too, stay, good dog. Sleep? Way to go. Okay, I guess we'll go with left.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I have a rather serious question that needs to be answered.
Okay, he has a not serious answer.
It's not serious. Vancouver, Misha told a rather amusing tale about getting a text on
That's
his
not a question,
birthday.
that's a statement.
Misha did that in Jersey. That was annoying. I'm like,
Wait, about getting a what? A test?
a text that he sent you
Oh, a
on
text.
your birthday
Yeah.
that came in one letter at a time.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised nobody asked you, Jared. He told us that you used your American phone in Canada by accident, so I just wondered how much that phone bill was.
It was 25 cents a text, so it was not. It was good. Mine's 50. Yours was 50. Mine was 5 cents. Mine was 25 cents a text. Yeah. So Misha didn't have a Canadian phone, so I texted him for his birthday, but I texted like H, send A, send P, send P, send. I texted like happy birthday, blah blah blah.
And then he texted blank, blank, blank.
And I texted.
Blank, 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 blank.
Was that? And I was sitting there going, I have a big expensive phone bill. And then I realized that I looked at my phone, and I have two phones. I have one for Canada, one for the U.S. And I hadn't realized I was using my U.S. phone, so it was charging me too. Sort of kicked myself in the butt.
Totally worth it though, right?
Yeah, but it cost him twice as much.
What I haven't told you is you did wake me up with that text too. So an added little bonus for my cherry on top, if you will.
That makes me happy. But the phone call in Thailand, I didn't get charged for.
No, I did.
Yeah, that was good. And it was
It was like, quick, who knows how to call Asia?
I did. I was walking around. Our key guy is named Chris, and he's married numbers. How many numbers are there? So I was between 000114420. So that was pretty charged for me. Yes. Thank you. Now we go left or right? The back or the front?
Okay, now we have to fight for it. I'll tell you what, mud wrestle for it.
Real mud. Cue the mud.
What, is that a dry erase board you're holding there?
It is. My friend lost her voice this weekend, so I volunteered to ask for her.
Really? You can do it.
Yeah, she really.
Let's see her try.
Is it painful?
Okay.
Wait, what was it?
She's gonna try, she's gonna try.
She was so loud.
Oh, that's terrible. That's so cute. Then you really did lose your voice. Were you stuck in a well or something?
Last week I was trying to rescue a dog and I saw it outside of the house.
And it fell in a well?
Now I live by Detroit and it was raining.
But you have a funny voice.
Why are you choosing to talk like that?
This is fun. So tell us about yourself. Where are you from? Where you at?
We're actually going to have her answer our questions now. So you ask us, we tell her, she translates. Say it again?
No, Jared, I have a question for you.
Oh, no, it's so sweet.
Does it hurt your feelings when people call you a giant or gigantor?
I need a hug. It doesn't hurt my feelings, though. In all honesty, it's I can't help it. I didn't do it, so. But it's alright. I think most of the time it's good humor. I hope we didn't hurt your feelings by talking about your voice. I dig it, by the way. This season is my character. Thank you so much. This season is my character. Thank you so much. Oh, Will you pretend you lost your voice? So much fun.
Honestly, I was considering it for like 10 seconds. My question's for both of you.
Mostly for me, right?
Of course.
It's your handicap.
Obviously, you guys have gone through a lot of persona changes. Cass was really lame. You spit out hell.
Fair enough.
Maybe. We don't know yet. So, my question is, of all the personas you guys have had to do, which ones were your favorites?
CSI Miami. I mean, let's be honest. I like. What's that? CSI Miami. You might, but I can't, it has to be more organic, so it'll help me at least expect it. It'll have, if Misha's doing something funny and I want the attention back on me, I'll probably do it.
You're gonna have a lot of.
My favorite was getting to play with the Squirrel.
My favorite, I think, was Castiella. Wasn't something we ever shot. But I just have had the most fun with her.
Giardini and Castiella.
Yeah, they haven't actually shot that stuff yet. I mean, they haven't talked to us about it, but we kind of know it's coming down the pipe, so we spent a lot of time out at a couple of really cool clubs in Vancouver. On those characters. Yeah, meeting people and...
Business.
Yeah.
Business right on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yes.
I had a serious question to ask. She actually just asked it, which is really good because I...
All right, left.
Two questions. The first one was serious, the second one is more frivolous, so I'm going to ask it.
More frivolous?
More frivolous.
Frivolous.
All right.
Frivolous.
Do either of you wear cologne, and if so, what kind?
Britney Spears has this new line. That's what I wear with Britney Spears.
We all do. Well, actually, I rub the oil of a muskox on myself.
And then I just rub it. So it's like a muskox Misha. By the time it gets to me, it makes an interesting concoction. I call it synergism.
We should market it.
We should market it.
Okay, I was just going to say because...
Do you wear you cologne guy? You smell good. You smell good. You smell
well.
Goodly or well.
I do wear cologne. I smell bad, so when
That's, yeah.
I'm a sweater. No, honestly, I'm a sweater. You'll probably notice. So I'll wear cologne. We're like Old Spice deodorant. That's probably the base. That would be like let's say that's the foundation. Let's make a pasta dish. The noodles would be high endurance, Old Spice, and maybe the carbonara would be it's just Abercrombie, fierce. Do I smell fierce?
You do that way
And then the muskox Misha. Synergism.
Jay does what he because you work out too. Like, so you work out and then go in to shoot a scene and you're still sweating and you're like, it's unbelievable how everybody's like, so cold. What the hell? So I'm gonna change my shirt. Can somebody give me a shirt? What are you doing here?
There will be times when that's fine. There will be times when I'll go out and I'll do some sets in the gym. We have a workout trailer that follows us, and then they'll call me into set. And I guess set's pretty cold. Like all the poor girls are wearing coats and stuff. I'm like, crank up the AC. It's pouring on. Everything's shooting. Yeah, get back. I'm sweating now. There's a camera. I love this. I love when I see girls go. Like the arm race. They Wait, y'all haven't quite figured out yet what to do with your hand. If you at least like pretend to play with your hair or something, the arm just kind of goes up.
Something a little more subtle like that.
Less attention. I've seen like 3 arms go up in the audience since then. And I'm like, I know that makes them answer a question. They're smelling the pits. Thank you. Yeah, sorry.
I was just going to say, I'm sure most of the women here would agree, if they had their picture with you today, you smell clean.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I did have a question for Jared, but being the good mother I am, I'm asking a question of Misha, my son.
Okay. What's your name? Can I ask?
Joshua.
Oh, Joshua, we met before.
What's this? Joshua, come here real fast. Come on up, man. He can give a really awesome high five. Watch this. Come do it on stage. Come do it on stage. Real good. Yeah, really good to see you. Thanks for the high five. All right, I'll give you back to your mom because I think she thinks we stole you. Here's Joshua.
So he wanted to know how you became the angel on the show.
How I became the angel on the show?
We call it miscasting. Inevitably, someone dumps the ball somewhere. And, yes, they almost all went out to the wrong agent, and they were like,
Oh, you're Misha? Oh, we have oh well, sure. Just give it to him, it's embarrassing now. Well, Joshua, I don't know if you know this or not, but angels and elves are very similar. In real life, I am an elf. I'm actually a small-eared elf, so it kind of worked out.
which gives you an idea of what normal elves here smell like.
Yeah. So it was kind of a good fit. Why? Do you have an interest in being an angel on a TV show at some point?
Or no?
Okay, Joshua, here's a question for you. Joshua, if you could be an angel, an elf, a fairy, or a goblin, what would you choose? None of those. But if you had to be one of them, which one would it be? Yeah! Hey, do you have any more of those candies? The Australians brought some great candies. I don't know if they're...
The Aussies, they're out there.
If they're holding up. Do you have any more that you could give Joshua? I think he would like it.
It'd be good.
Okay, good.
Let's ask Joshua's mom.
Joshua's mom doesn't have anything to do with this.
Joshua, you're gonna do something.
Nice.
Thanks, guys. To the right.
There's trouble.
Is this a question for your wife?
Where is she? Hi. How are you?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Quick question.
How many are we gonna do?
Both each. Got a question. One question.
It's been really quick so far, so.
No, let the foreplay go.
Jared, I think I'll be laugh here.
Yeah.
Jared,
Slow down a little bit.
is it true that you at one time you had Jensen and Jared, and then what happened to you?
I am Jared.
Tom, you're only in the backseat. Did that really happen?
Oh, that is true. Oh, yeah, that is true. In Asylum, the episode Asylum, the first season, Smallville was shooting right next to Supernatural. And we had the scene where we were just driving up in the Impala, and so between every take, we'd drive back. And we happened to see Tom, he was walking to his trailer, so we like honked or something. He's like, hey! So we came over, we started chatting, and then we're like, well, they're calling for us, like they're saying action over the walkie. So he just hopped in the car, and we drove in, and no one knew that he was there, so we just drove up the set. Out gets Jensen, out gets me, out steps Clark Kent. And he's like, what the heck? Who's that guy? That's Tom! We had a laugh, but I don't know why it didn't make it. I think it was before we knew we were going to go for a full season, so we didn't know we were going to need a gag reel or have a gag reel, so it was lost forever.
They probably also would have had to pay him $1 million.
He owns the rights to the show now for that shot. Yeah. Is that true as well, Misha?
Yes, that is true. Yes.
Where do you get the energy?
What energy? Oh,
it's illegal.
Talk to my pharmacist. I don't want to get. I'm sorry. We don't. Yeah.
Is he bring your dog?
Yeah, I don't want to get anybody in the medical profession in trouble, so I don't want to talk about that.
Can I just shake your hand to say congratulations on being bad?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. For those who don't know, I am probably a new father.
Hi, this question is from Jared. No, just kidding. It's from Misha.
Wait a minute, has somebody done the question and asked how much she bench pressed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were commenting, it was like the most out of place. Like coming from you, we thought it was going to be like, what do you like better, rainbows or yellow? Yeah. Like you look so
What's your favorite Jonas brother? Sorry, just kidding.
This morning at breakfast, she was like, I got a question. I got a question.
She asked me what I wish about.
Jared, how much do you bench press?
I paid her to ask. It was a paid advertisement, my Jared content.
Okay, so the question was, Misha, are you anything like Castiel? You know, like, do you like to stare awkwardly at people?
I mean, how much do you bench press?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
You know, don't quite fit in the human social environment, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Very awkward.
Very awkward, don't quite understand what people are talking about.
No sense of sarcasm.
No sense of sarcasm. Tend to kind of ramble on, talk when it's sort of not appropriate anymore. People would rather you just move on to something else. But I'll keep going, you know what I mean? Like, I'll talk, even when I don't need to talk anymore. It's almost like, yeah. Like it's...
No, you've explained it.
Yeah, so the wiring isn't quite right.
Correct. Thank you.
Hi. This is my first time, by the way.
Woo! How many first timers, by the way? Welcome to the family.
How many last timers? Just as many ends.
Okay, because I actually have to leave, like, right after I...
Oh, back to the left.
And, like, everyone, like, you people have already had this done, but because, like, this is my first one.
You people.
And I have to work today, so, and I really have to then drive home, and I live, like, an hour and a half away,
Are you asking for money for gas? A hug?
You're up here.
You know, you could have been, hold on. I mean, at least the last girl, like, she had this, like, recent disability. Like,
That's right. How much she earning? We're timing you. You can tap that back wall and be back in 3 seconds.
Hey, give her the hug.
Give her the hug. Come on up for a group hug.
Come back, but next time, you know, get somebody else to
We
cover.
have a new family member. She has to go to work. All right.
Your first job.
Second.
So, well, third. Yeah, but maybe I'm not many times I got fired. What is the job? What is the job? Something you want to talk about? Yeah, we got plenty.
All right, well, I'm scared. Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, all right, have fun.
And find some shoes, though. If you're gonna go to work, you need shoes.
Yes, finally. Thank you. Finally.
I'm not saying what I've been thinking all along.
Jasmine, you want to Well, thank you. Thank you very much. She said my hair is better than Misha's. Well, I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, it's just... I don't really pay much attention. Yes, hi.
Hi, my question's serious, sorry.
Boo. That's why our answer doesn't have to be, sorry.
The mythological arc of the show portrays religious figures rather negatively. Does that interfere with your...
It's not just serious, but it's well worded. It's intelligent. It's a beacon. All right, so ask it again.
She's going to come and ask me Larry King.
Sorry.
No, please. You like it.
I can't wait to hear Misha's answer. Sorry. I can hear it.
The mythological arc of the show portrays religious figures rather negatively. How do you feel about that, and does it interfere with your own personal religious views?
Satanism. Does it interfere with our satanic personal feelings?
In other words, are you Satanists? Or the mythological background portrays them negatively?
Blah, blah, big word, big word.
I didn't hear Jared.
Jared was not in there. I think it's just Misha. She didn't say anything about your hair. It doesn't make sense. We don't, yeah, sorry, we don't know about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We just know that.
I don't know, maybe, is anyone else doing a panel later who knows
Yeah,
about
just,
something?
maybe Richard.
Yeah, or Cliff.
I don't know if I consider, how does it portray them negatively? Lucifer? Most mythological or non-mythological kind of portrays him in a bit of a negative light.
Well, like all the angels that are on the show, the only good ones are the ones that left heaven. And then when you guys went to heaven, Josh was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, God hates you. Quit looking for him."
You're not at the front of the line, my friend.
Speaking out of school. I'm gonna have to second my friend Padalecki here and say that we're not friends, but I meant that sort of, I meant it colloquially, just because we're sitting next to each other.
My choice.
Yeah. My stage mate.
We're not mates.
We're not mating. We may look like we're not mating.
Okay. We push your possibility.
No, I actually don't. I don't think that. I mean, look, if you read the Bible sometime, which I suggest you do.
What are you doing tomorrow?
It's a quick read. It's a quick read. Get the clip notes. You'll see that angels are not portrayed as terribly sweet people. Anyway, so if you're arguing that Supernatural is portraying them in a negative, these mythological characters in a negative light, then I think that you are taking the King James Bible to task, which means that you are personally going up against the entire Christian right of the United States. You're making your world of hurt.
Yeah, but we're not Satanists as you are.
No.
I'm just kidding. No, I think angels are in the Bible portrayed as warriors of heaven. So this was to make them, not the Anne Geddes little baby in angel wings. This was to show, like, hey, these are, everybody talks about Satan's demons, and we've been fighting demons and hellions for 5 years. They were like, well, let's make it clear that there are warriors on the other side as well of this mythological battle. So I think that's what their attempt was. I don't think they were trying to dog our religion or anything.
Did sort of how you put that one out. That was great. Thank you, whoever's talking into that ear. I have to say, we did portray God as sort of a neurotic, alcoholic, prostitute using, right?
We portrayed them that way?
We did it.
Exactly.
No, we did it.
Touche. Thank you. Thank you.
It was fun talking to you.
Sorry you were interrupted by woman number 4. The big camera. Okay, to the right. Hi.
Hi. So far be it for me to anger my master, but I have a question for Garrett.
Yeah.
Implied, however, that I was her master.
But acknowledging the present tense that she has an opportunity to talk to higher you.
Well, it's actually better this year because last year I was the one who dissed you. So.
Oh yeah.
Just me? Yeah, because you dissed me now. Okay, go.
So she's making the rounds. I dissed you last year, so I'm gonna diss Misha this year.
Okay, so Jared, you play Sam as this.
A what? Whoa. Still? I play Sam.
You play Sam as this guy who like kicks down doors and like punches people and breaks things, and you're basically kind of like rawr gigantor.
Hi.
We're going to the left first. It's not your turn.
Hi.
It's okay. People are not being judged.
Hi.
You shut that up. What's your name?
If you want to take a minute to compose yourself.
You do it all.
This question is for Misha.
Yeah, it's okay, sweetie. Go ahead.
I was wondering if you could give us your best theme impression.
Sam. Why did you put the key to the empire? Thank you.
I think.
Hi guys, my question is for all 3 of you. In the show, they portrayed heaven as this special place for a particular person. So my question is, what would be your heaven? What would be your personalized heaven?
I think we'll start with Misha.
Well, for me, it's being on stage with these guys. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Does that mean that my heaven has to kind of sort of coincide? If I'm somewhere with you, then it's automatically not my heaven. So, does that mean that I have to be part of his heaven? Is it a weird?
Everybody get their own.
Okay, so it's not like a catch-22 where...
No, my heaven would be your hell.
It's just heaven now, so I can't go... Now I'm with Misha. Yeah, I'd say anywhere not on stage with these two. So. Jensen?
He's like, why did I come up here?
We love you, Jensen!
Yeah. I don't know. For right now, my heaven is home.
That's a good answer.
An imaginary place that you never see.
Mine will be in a deserted island with all 3 of you guys.
You don't have to include Misha because he's up here. Okay.
Just by the way, that's how it's been the whole time.
Okay, so hello. In the show, the Impala is a crucial role in like the Winchester's base. So like when I first got my car, I ended up getting Castiel after my favorite character. So I was wondering.
So you ride in Castle. get going?
Yes.
Is he full of gas? That would be Jared. It must be an automatic because you couldn't find the stick shift.
So my question for you guys was, what was your first car, and did you have a nickname for it?
I still own my first one. I don't have a nickname for it. The 69 Camaro.
You really have to be cool and
We had a 69 Camaro. I didn't need to name it. It called me.
I had an 88 Pathfinder, and I called her Patty. I had a 1979 Toyota Corolla station wagon, blue with wood paneling. So it took 300,000+ miles before giving up on it. It was rusted out badly, so I was constantly bondoing the body. And then I spray painted that over with colorful spray paint because I thought it was cool, but and Pops always thought I was a hippie and I got pulled over. I literally got pulled over once for going 56 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. The cops searched my car. Anyway, that's my car.
Thank you.
No name.
Is the mic on?
It's Ronald Reagan.
Is Ronald Reagan?
Is Ronald Reagan here?
I really love last week's episode. My question is, for all three of you, this pretty much the same question. How did Sam feel when Cass admitted that he has a stronger relationship with Dee? How did you feel about pointing that out, and how did Cass feel about admitting it to Dee?
I think it's no secret that Castiel saved Dean, you know, so, and that was...
Saved a lot of time.
Interrupter. Thank you.
Okay, now that I've got my name, Rude Lady number 4 with the large camera.
Yep. Number 1.
Yeah. All right. Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Misha and the baby.
Thank you.
I don't have anything for Jensen because I didn't plan on being up there.
Make something up. Go like a feel better.
No, make something up. Make something up.
You're very attractive.
Now you pissed them off.
Unbelievable.
All right. And then my question to Jared.
So Megan, you're attractive, nice baby. Here's a question.
And a question.
Here's a question, dumbass. And now I have a question for the idiot.
All right. So your hair is just so lush. I just want to. What product do you use? I mean, it's just so beautiful.
Stop. You have 1 hour to stop that immediately. Okay, that does. Thank you. Thank you. I apologize about the interrupter. Oh, that was my favorite yet. Can we have more along those lines, please? Thank you.
Hi, I'm sorry. Time to put your serious sort of face on.
Yeah, you bet. Watch this.
Okay. So my friend texted me a question, and it is, in what episode are you most proud of?
When will you be home later? What do you want for dinner?
So it's for all three of you. In what episode are you most proud of your work as an individual? And what episode, if any, would you go back and redo? Give me a chance.
I'd say for me, I know what you did last summer, art. For me, because I was pretty heavy. Sam, what would I redo? What was season 1 called? Yeah. It's part of the learning process, but I work really hard on art, and I know what you did last summer. Have you been in any of the episodes?
No, but I would go back and redo them so that I'm in them.
I'd have to say probably the end. And that's probably the number one that I wouldn't go back and redo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, that whole episode, Jensen was like, because he was playing himself, and he was in everything. And
Because we know you all haven't seen it, so we're just gonna...
I'll explain. The end, I know you guys know. But he was a machine. He was plowing through it, saying lines to his stuntman, and then turn around and
Wait, who played the other part of the...
Dean, he was jumping back and forth in a single take, like both sides.
But who played the other guy? Then when... Oh, I see.
But the whole time, I remember you were going, oh, but this is not happening again. We were like on the phone, guys, we're not doing this again. This is not happening again. I can't. It was just like, who's
It was kind of fun to see. Never got it back. Yes.
Hi to all three of you.
Hi.
And I feel kind of bad about this, knowing that all three of you were up there, but this is kind of a carryover from the Vancouver Con in 2009, and Jared got the solo panel cut short. So I was just wanting to say that, Jared, you've taken us on an amazing journey with the character of Sam. You were sweet and innocent in season 1. You were troubled yet compassionate in season 2. You were determined, but a little darker in seasons 3 and 4. And then you conquered the devil himself in season 5. I wanted the audience to join me in helping you give you a standing ovation.
I'm sweating so much. I'm blushing.
We want Benson and Misha too.
Oh, Misha, go to applause too. Go to applause too. Come back. So kind of you. Thank you. Janet's great too. Thanks for pointing Misha and I out. Thank you, sweetheart. You're an absolute sweetheart. Thank you. That was the sweetest thing I've ever heard. I missed it. What was that? Thank you. Oh, is that another battle legging t-shirt?
My question goes to method. Nicolas Cage said when he did Living Las Vegas that he would eat a lot of junk food to have that feeling of drunkenness. And Hugh Jackman...
He doesn't know how to get drunk then, does he? Poor guy. Maybe a few more Cheetos. Doritos.
Or Hugh Jackman listens to heavy metal when he's doing the Wolverine movies. And I was wondering
listens to I see.
And I was wondering if, Jared, you did something similar to portray Lucifer, or Misha, when you did the drunken cast that was absolutely awesome.
Oh, he was wasted.
That scene was written in Ranch Doritos is what I used for that.
The scene was written in sober Castiel, but by the time we got to set,
Yeah, that was on the spur of the moment rewrite.
I don't do anything method. I just close my eyes and try to numb my eyes. I try to eat too many Cheetos, so I don't want to get drunk.
So I keep on being like, Jared, great, can we just do one with your eyes open?
Digitize them. I don't know. I'll method.
Oh yeah, totally method.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
There's also, I would say that trying to do method television work would be impossible. Yeah, they can do it for movies because it's, you know, it's a 4-month shoot or whatever. So there's an end in sight. Whereas television, I mean, if we were doing method work, we'd be basically living as a different person for the last 6 years. So you'd go insane.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Come back to us. Come back to us. Hi.
Hi. Speaking of method, we got to see Misha do a little bit of portraying Dean before, so I was wondering if Jared would like to do a little portraying Castiel.
This is easy. He does this all the time.
All the time on set. I raised you from tradition.
For a spot-on impression of Misha's Castiel, action.
He's not there. He is not there.
What about Castiel in the end?
This one's good. I like this one too.
I rage from predation. Yeah, that is it.
Told you.
I played the wrong character.
Alright, since we have all three, first let me do one for Misha. How did you feel?
It's everyone said they don't ask one of Misha.
How did you feel when they told you you would eat so many hamburgers?
Who cares? It's TV, I can fake it, it'll be easy. But I don't really know how to do that on camera very well.
Did you get drunk from all cameras?
Jensen was helping me out. I remember at one point, because Jensen knows well how to eat burgers on camera. And to not actually eat the burger, like to spit it out at the end and make, do it right. And I would be like going for a bite, but the camera wasn't quite on me, and he would slap. You don't have to eat that now.
Yeah, you really were mowing a lot of hamburgers down. We did one take, and I was just like, oh, buddy. So not good. And yeah, then you were doing even when the camera was like on my coverage, and I was like, stop eating that. You're gonna make me throw up.
That was one while I was eating the raw, out of that pan. I was, they hate you. I've never been booed off stage before. What's happening? Gross. Oh, it was gross. Yes, I agree. Why did you be quiet? Let me tell a story. So I was eating the raw ground beef off the floor, and I was just gagged. It wasn't actually raw.
It smelled horrible.
Disgusting. It was so gross. It was raw, uncooked, vegetarian sausage mixed with tomato paste, and it was just, that stuff is gross when you cook it. It was gross. Not cooked. Gross.
Yes.
And anyway, the point is, I was eating quite a lot when the camera was not on me at all. I didn't know that.
I decided not to tell him that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Is that left?
Hi, I'm Chandler.
Jared. That's Misha. That's Jensen. With an N on the end.
This is for Misha. You play such a straight-faced character when Jensen throws all these like sarcastic comments at you. How do you do that? Like,
Play a straight-faced character?
yeah.
Yeah, guys, how am I so good at that? Because I ruin more takes than anyone laughing. It's just
And he's hadn't had a lot of time to do either, so.
rarely there, and when I am, I'm ruining takes because I can't stop laughing. It's just the rare moments when they get me straight face that they use in the final show. We actually do bite my cheeks.
Misha's actually, I've seen, there's a bit of a learning curve. I mean, when you first came on, it was,
You're bad, but
he's actually gotten better at keeping a straight face, especially when Jared's around, because you like to,
oh yeah,
Jared likes to screw with people in their coverage. And
with
Misha,
Misha,
I learned very early, and so I'm able to.
He's a stone. It's amazing.
But you've come a long way now too. I mean, I can see. I can see the acting goes away.
In the motel, though, he was a wreck. He does great. I'm in the motel, he was a mess. You were a mess in the hotel. Every scene is in the motel. I think Jensen, I think we're all in it. It's in the motel. And they're talking about like angels or something. And Dean says something pretty funny, and Sam's kind of, he's acting like a little big. It's in the motel.
I don't remember that one.
Y'all know the one. Yeah, sure. I bet you they do. I think that's it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys. What's it? No one wants to ask me questions?
Ask each other questions.
Okay, no more questions.
Ask each other.
No more questions? Well, all right.
They got him a chair. Oh, I need the chair. That's me.